Can you think of anything that looks more pathetic than a cat that's had a run-in with a body of water? I didn't think so, but don't fret. Today I'm going to tell you how the city of Amsterdam is saving half-drowned cats with tiny staircases. It's as unexpected as it sounds. Welcome to the Goodish news channel. I'm Ashley, your professional pessimist. In a time when we're bombarded with bad news from all angles, I ignore all of it and only bring you news stories that won't drive you to curling up in the fetal position. Because as an elder millennial, I can tell you that getting back up is harder than it used to be. Amsterdam is installing small wooden staircases along canals to help cats and other animals escape from the waterways where the walls are too high for them to climb out themselves. A local animal welfare organization counted 19 cats drowned in the city's canals in a period of just 6 months. And they suggested that tiny staircases might be the solution to the problem. Judith Crome from the Party for the Animals, which sounds like a great time, proposed funding the staircases using an unused 100,000 euros from Amsterdam's biodiversity plan. The motion was approved by the city council on July 10th. Something similar had been proposed previously, but funding was lacking, so the plan never actually came to fruition. The city will collaborate with animal welfare groups to identify high-risk areas where cats are most likely to fall in and drown. The project aims to prevent animal suffering, and I'd imagine finding drowned cats isn't fun for anyone involved, except your occasional psychopath. Amersfoort, another Dutch city, launched a similar tiny staircase program, installing around 300 sets along its canals this year, with the plan to do the same annually as part of an animal welfare program adopted in 2024. Amsterdam was established in the 13th century as a small fishing village. The area was essentially a giant swamp, and someone decided it would be the perfect spot to settle down. Was Shrek in charge of this thing? You're probably not surprised to hear that the area frequently flooded, which caused a lot of problems for its inhabitants. The village was built near the Amstel River. In order to solve the flooding problem, residents built a dam. So Amstel and dam became Amsterdam. Around the same time, canals were dug to help manage water levels and to help with the city's defense. In the 17th century, Amsterdam went through its golden age. Over the span of 50 years, 3 main canals were dug across the city, and houses were built around them. The city grew to 4 times its size, and the canal system opened up huge trading and merchant opportunities. In fact, if you look at the houses built around the canals, you'll notice they have a very unique architectural style. The buildings were packed so closely together that the staircases were too narrow for large items to be hauled up and down. So buildings were constructed with a forward-leaning angle, and large hooks were installed at the peaks so items could be brought in through the windows. Some hooks are actually still there. But after that side quest, let's get back to our little drowned cats. As you know, cats are naturally very curious and have been known to find themselves in some rather unique situations. Sometimes the situation involves ending up in a man-made waterway with no way to get out except on the wings of angels. R.I.P. Many canal walls are too high for the cats to climb over, which results in a rather unpleasant ending. But thanks to animal welfare groups, these Dutch cats hopefully won't find themselves using up that ninth life. The city is working with welfare agencies, research groups, and local residents to map the areas where the stairs are most needed. The staircases are expected to benefit not only cats, but other small animals who unexpectedly find themselves in the canals, ensuring they have a means to exit and thus reducing animal deaths in urban waterways. And I'd imagine that keeps the water quality a little bit better too, but I'm no expert. If you're looking for more good news in your life, I've got 2 other videos out today on the solar energy boom that's currently occurring around the world and how access to reliable energy is changing lives in India. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing so we can ignore all the bad news together.